All right, guys, we're going to be checking out a little bit of Snowplow Project. Now, this is brandy new. It's not even officially a beta yet. This is just early, not even early access. Technically, it's an invite to try it out. So we've got a couple of vehicles here they're going to let us use to plow some roads here. This is like just pretty much just an open sandbox mode. But there's going to be more modes and stuff. There's going to be like a storm mode and other things. But like first impression is like the world looks pretty awesome. The snow looks great. The trucks look pretty great. I have messed around a little bit with it just to kind of get used to things. So we have our camera angles here. Let's get our truck started up. Gotta put our beacons on. Our flashers. Alright, we can lower our plow down. Okay. And, we're gonna lower the side plow down as well. Alright, now I am not an experienced plow driver here. So you have to bear with me if my techniques are not so hot here. Alright, so it's kind of a loop of a road that we can use to experiment with here. Get some more game sound here. Turn that up a little bit. So it's going to leave our little development here. Oh yeah, this is a dead end this way. We're not going that way. Let's raise that plow up so we can back this thing up here. Yeah, we're gonna have to go to the left here. So as of right now, it looks like it's only keyboard support because I tried a Xbox controller. It did not work. Okay, so that one's down. Put that one down as well. That might be too far down. Let's try that. Let's see how that works. If you go too far down, it just has to lift the front wheels up off the ground. You can't turn very well, which I guess is pretty realistic because reasons. All right, let's try this out here. Now I'm trying not to go too far over the edge of the road there. I think I got to bring the front plow down a little bit more. There you go. So I don't want to destroy like the grass on the side of the road. So got to keep an eye on that right side, that little shoulder there. Let's go up this road here. Now you can get like a little bit too fast here at some point too. Like that. Sorry about your reflector. Got a guy. Be able to fix that. Yeah, so I might have this down a little too far. Okay, let's raise that one up again. Raise that guy up again. And I'm still... I think I might be alright now. No. So one of these is still too far up. And I think it's the... Yeah, I think it was the main plow. There we go. That should work now, guys. That should work. No, not yet. Main plow. A little more. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we were totally digging into the ground. We would have destroyed this road. All right. I think we got this now. Yep, we got it. So we don't want to go too fast. You don't want to hit... You don't want to hit the guardrail. All right, so apparently I do need to put this down a little bit more. I just don't want to start lifting the truck up off the ground. There we go. So I want to do this before it gets dark out because the darkness is not so hot. Am I not down enough still? Oh yeah, I'm totally up off the ground. There, that's 0. And let's put that right side plow to 0 as well. Okay, so these are both at 0. Let's see if that's gonna... Yep, I can still steer. Hit the guardrail. It's fine. Totally fine. Okay, I don't want to go too fast because I feel like I'm leaving those big chunks behind. And I'm hitting the guardrail. So we're going to go a little bit slower. It's tough to modulate speed with just the keyboard, though. So I feel like around 30 kilometers an hour is pretty good. There's a little parking lot here that we're going to take care of later on. We've got another piece of equipment that we're going to go over here instead of this dump truck. It's not dump day, though, but driving a dump truck. So the camera does this, like, shift to the side thing, which is unique. I've never experienced that before. Like, it shifts straight sideways, and then it goes around, like, straight across here. And I think that's to take advantage of being able to keep an eye on the plow, which is pretty cool. I've never experienced that sort of camera movement in a game, though. So it's unique. But it is pretty wild how it pulls the snow, it piles it up, shoves it off to the side. Just depending on the time of day, it's like it's really bright. The game is really, really bright. And, or if the sun is like starting to set, it has like an orangish kind of look to it. I mean, it's kind of natural looking, but the other thing is it's kind of difficult just to tell where to go. Like I'm totally off track here. There we go, kind of back on track. But I guess this is what you'd really be up against if you were trying to plow this road, so. You have those little markers there on the side. They kind of help a little bit. Be careful not to take those out. Alright, it's going to push this straight across. Okay, let's lift these guys up. Put that guy up. And we're going to try to turn this truck around so we can go back the way we just came, but on the other side, the other lane. All right, let's drop this stuff back down again. Oh, you know what? I am not on good ground for that. All right, let's put the side blade down. There we go. Should be okay. So this isn't like a plow like on the front of a pickup truck, just random. Like this is like a big fixed, like a highway plow. I don't know the right verbiage for that, but you can't really like turn it. Although it does give you controls for turning it, so I'm assuming that like in the future there's going to be some other sort of equipment attached to this. Or you'll be able to use like maybe a different style truck with the plow that you can actually articulate other than just up and down. The camera also, when you zoom in, it kind of gives you this like click, click kind of feel. I thought it was my mouse, but I unlocked my scroll wheel and it still does it even without the scroll wheel being locked, like set to the click mode. All right, we're kind of moving right along, so it's nice. Getting this side of the road squared away. Make sure we keep an overlap onto what we've already done here. And we are going to come back, like I said, to get this parking lot. So we're not going to worry too much about it right this second. Just going to kind of skim by here. And make sure... Oh, totally missed this stripe up the middle. That's fine, guys. Totally fine. Like I said, we'll come back here afterwards with that other piece of equipment. We'll try to stay off that guardrail. I guess if we go too quickly, we're leaving these big clumps behind, so we might have to be a little more careful with that. All right, this is where we went in, made our U-turn before. So we've done a full loop there. And we're heading back to the garage right now, where we will switch into that other machine. See if we can clear the side of this side of the road. So they don't give you a ton to experiment with, but it's pretty cool to give you the idea. But there's no like active weather during this little demo. All right, let's park this guy right here. Shut it down. Actually, let's put our plow up. Put our plow totally up there, and then we're gonna lift up the side plow here. It's nice, smooth movement. Everything is really, really smooth in the game. Like, all the movements are really nice. All right, we'll shut this down. All right, get out of the truck. That nice, crispy snow sound. You know, like, even, like, the snow looks pretty cool. Like, a really nice texture to it. Nice reflections in the sunlight and stuff, too. Now, this thing's all tinted out, so I'm assuming they don't want us to see a driver. Maybe they're not ready for that yet, but still works pretty well. So let's get this thing fired up. There we go. Let's get our beacons on, of course. We've got our emergency flashers on. And let's get our plow blade down. I want to get that right to 0. I think that's how it works pretty well. I haven't had any issue having it at 0. I'm on nice smooth ground like this. Okay, go a tiny bit more on that one. Okay. Now this thing drives differently than the other machine. In the dump truck. I think this is all hydraulic, so it's got a different feel to it. Definitely steers differently. But it works pretty well. Works pretty well. I like it. And we're gonna get up all the mess that we left behind here before clean this stuff up. Now you get some cool scraping sounds. So that side there needs definitely a little bit more work. This side here, I'm just going to clean up this edge as I go down the road. Now, we're not going to go all the way around the block. We're going to focus on that parking lot, and then we're going to come back and clean up the rest of that other lane there. Oh, we missed this whole section right here. That parking lot's just up this little hill here and around the bend. Yeah, we left some big chunks up in here, so we're going to get rid of those. Push those off. Looks like we got those all. They're all looking pretty good. So it works pretty well. Like, everything about it works pretty well. I haven't come across any real glitches. Pretty impressed overall. The movement of the snow is pretty wild. Very, very cool. All right, so let's pull in here nice and slow because I want to try to hug this barrier here. Try to hug that nice and tight there. And again, I'm not used to doing these like real slow speed maneuvers with the keyboard. Still using controllers and steering wheels and stuff, but it does work pretty well. The steering is not like jerky. It just, you know, it takes your movements and I guess does the best it can with them. It does a pretty good job. I mean, I've definitely played other games where you're using steering wheel control. I'm sorry, keyboard controls, and they didn't feel as nice as that. Okay, so let's lift those up. And we can turn this truck around. So this thing definitely takes some space to turn around. Like a lot. All right. Now we're going to go back in one more pass. Just like we did before. Put this thing down, but now we're going to move over a little bit. Put these blades back down. And we'll put that one down as well. Yeah, so the time's starting to change, and this is that kind of orangey look that I was talking about. It's like that golden hour, like that golden kind of orangey. Oh gosh, so sorry about your signs. Sorry about your reflectors, people. Oh gosh, we're taking them all out. We're taking them all out. I'm gonna have to have my guy come take care of that. So sorry about that. Got a guy. Handle all these things, guys. Alright. So the time cycle, I mean, again, this isn't even a demo, technically. The time cycle is a little quick. Just gonna scoop that up as much as we can. I think we'll do one more pass inside there. I think we can do one more pass and then make it a little better. Just gonna take it wide to go in. Just gonna scoop up that last little bit. And then we're gonna go right up against these blocks here. Here we go. That's gonna be nice. The lights on. Getting kind of dark here. Alright guys, so nobody tell anybody about the reflectors that we knocked over. We're just gonna leave those be. Get a chance, I'll talk to my guy. He'll take care of that. Alright, so just gonna head on back to the shop. Clean up this side here a little bit more. Oh gosh, totally hit the jersey, the guardrail here. Gotta be careful with that, I guess. So this seems to do a better job at not leaving the clumps behind when you're going quick than the actual dump truck. Dump truck with the plow did a little bit sloppier than that. That left a lot more of the big clumps behind when I was going quick. So I don't know if that's sparks coming off the plow. If it is, that's pretty cool. It had a little bit of an effect that kind of looked like sparks coming off the plow. Could just be the light, the sunlight reflecting that evening sunlight there. That is a gorgeous sunset, by the way. I know somebody who likes those. Would be me. All right. Oh, I left my beacons on back there. It's fine, guys. Totally fine. Okay. We're back at the garage. So let's fold up these plows. You are able to do them two together, which is cool. Let's pull this thing into the garage. All right, we gotta set the parking brake. Let's shut off the beacons. Shut off the lights. Shut off the truck altogether. Actually, the lights didn't turn off. Ah, there we go. Press the wrong button, guys. All right. That's it. Successful run, guys. Successful run. Both pieces of equipment. Let me shut those off. A little surprise I want to show you here. Shut these off as well. And shut the beacons off. All right. So one of the coolest things that I came across, it was by accident. Oh, I can't see it from here, but you know what? I'm going to record it again. I'm going to add that into the end of the video, but there's some cool stuff going on in the sky. You can kind of get a glimpse of it right there. So I'll add that in as a little gift at the end there. But yeah, overall, this is great. I really, really like it. This is a Snow Plow Project. I am enjoying it, and I can't wait till this actually becomes a game officially. And be sure to keep an eye out because we will be playing it when it's official. So thanks, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments, and let me know if you want to see more of this sort of stuff. Be sure to leave a reaction on the video as well. Thanks, guys. See ya.